up on the seat. I'll speak through that.
And then we'll go into the...
When I start
We'll go into the...
that's
Yeah.
when we'll go into.
Oh, good, good.
Awesome.
Good.
Hi, Brooksy. My good side's over here. Look at all the bugs. All the bugs.
We've heard that sound before.
Great. I'd like to thank everybody for coming out tonight. The second show of the 12th year of the Andover Summer Concert Series. Tonight we're going to be doing things a little bit different. We're going to be doing all my songs, and I thank these guys for learning them, and I think we'll all have a good time. These songs span a time of over 50 years, so some are good, some aren't, some are old, some are not good, some are new.
Cut it out.
Thank you for coming out and listening to them tonight. This first song is something that we all just need to do, especially in these times. Troubled times. Everybody doesn't know what's going on, so let's just give a handshake over the fence. Just a handshake over the fence. That's all that we should do. No more worries, shouting, hate, or any one finger salutes. Just a handshake over the fence, like my granddaddy used to do. He could settle the score once and forevermore with a handshake over the fence. Seems like in these troubled times, everyone's got something to say. You can call it black and you can call it white, something you can call it safe. And the thought comes to my mind, something that we need today is a little less left, maybe a little less right. Maybe it's not too late for a handshake over the fence. That's all that we should do. No more words shouted out with hate or any one finger salutes. Just a handshake over the fence, like my granddaddy used to do. He could settle the score once and forevermore with a handshake over the fence. These new times are troubling me, where everybody needs their space. Trying to get to the front of the line, or with someone trying to steal their place. Really push and shove all the way to the top, never cares who stands in the way. Trying so hard, just spinning their wheels, maybe they could make some headway with a handshake over the fence. That's all that we should do. No more words shouted out with hate or any one finger salutes. Just a handshake over the fence, like my granddaddy used to do. He could settle the score once and forevermore with a handshake over the fence. Just standing up and taking a breath doesn't always get you a prize. You're only doing what we all do, now you just realize. Well, we're not all certain and we're not all wrong. Not everybody gotta be right. If you change your mind to a different view, maybe it'll be alright. With a handshake over the fence, that's all that we should do. No more words shouted out with hate or any one finger salutes. Just a handshake over the fence, like my granddaddy used to do. He could settle the score once and forevermore with a handshake over the fence. He could settle the score once and forevermore with a handshake over the fence. Thank you. Just a handshake over the fence. That's all we need to do.
Yeah, yeah.
Tell me the year of this song?
One of these days, I'm going to learn the words to these songs.
You wrote them.
They'll be much easier to play.
You wrote them.
A long time?
Long time ago. This The name of this song is called Farmer's Hill, and I was up there pounding around in the bush one day and came across the old cemetery and an old gate, and my friend Steve lived up there, and I said, I gotta write this song. It's called Farmer's Hill. Time is deep maneuver. Most of the fields and the barns have all fallen down. Rich folks and harrows and old wheelbarrows found their way down deep in the ground. The walls made of stone, their makers unknown, find their way through the brush and the trees to the old worn-out gate where the cows used to wait for someone to come with their meat. And as I look through the book at the pages of life, at the way that the good life used to be, all the pictures that were taken in black and white, but I can see the blues and the green. The cool in the morning falls close to the ground. In the evening in the mist just makes new. Wood smoking kitchens that once were so many now are all just but a few. The livestock is gone and the pastures are too. An old foundation to a house built with care. Farms may be gone from the top of Farmer's Hill, but the farmers are still all there. And as I look at the book, at the pages of life, at the way that the good life used to be, all the pictures that were taken in black and white, but I can see the blues and the green. Strong will survive, most of them did, but some were passed on to the ground. Son after son, a long life well done, and a good name again is passed down. But no matter where you roam, you can always come home. You can find all your people resting here. Farms may be gone from the top of Farmer's Hill, but the farmers are still all there. And as I look at the book, at the pages of life, at the way that the good life used to be, all the pictures that were taken in black and white, oh, I can see the blues and the green. I can see the blues and the green. I can see the blue and the green. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you. How about Pete?
Yeah, how
Jewel.
about Pete?
How about Pete?
A local musician
Hey, how
that
about,
really
how
gives a
about,
lot back to the community.
how
Doing
about the
stuff
Andover
like this.
Service Circle selling raffle tickets over here?
All
50
right.
raffle tickets over here with the bench and stuff. That's pretty awesome. We got the APTA right around the corner here selling refreshments. If my songs get kind of dry once in a while, you go over there and get yourself a drink. It's not going to help the song, but it'll make me feel better. But anyways, then over here on the back table, way back in the back,
Small town.
we've got the nice, beautiful Fender-style Telecaster guitar, hand-built by Jeffrey Farrington and donated by he and his wife for the Andover Old Home Days celebration this August. Going to be drawing tickets at $10 each, and look at that beautiful guitar. It does play pretty nicely, I'll tell you that.
I'll tell you what.
Yes, it does, it does. But like I said, I thank you all for coming out. Thanks to Brooks Morton for filming this tonight. And as a special treat, we have WRGY Radio 90.5 on your radio dial and streaming at www.wrg.org on your radio.
He's fast.
All right,
That's a
how's
mouthful.
that?
Pete,
What?
Pete.
Oh, hey, don't forget Brooksy's Lanterns over here. We got Brooksy selling some lanterns. It was just 6 years ago. Brooksy had a performance down here at the end of Route 5 and ended up dead in all
Yeah.
sense and purposes. I mean, but came back to life and back to business and selling raffle tickets on selling some beautiful lanterns as well.
He had a
This,
medical event on the way home while driving and survived it.
Okay. Which one's Small Town?
Okay. Small town. I got D.
Growing up in a small town to me was pretty awesome. Just watching how everybody worked and how everybody played and how everybody fought. There's a lot of things going on in town that you get down in the fabric of things and it may not be quite so pretty as it was up on the top. But we all live in a small town. We all think the same way. And when it comes down to it, this song pretty much sums it up, called Small Town. I know I wasn't born here, but this is where I'll die. Out amongst the stars, the fields, the woods. Like many came before me, it might have took a while. But I got here just as quickly as I could. You can wave down at the corner, say hello down on the street. You can chat a while when you got nothing much to say. You can shake a hand, give a smile, and maybe buy a meal. Anything that'll brighten someone's day. Oh, we don't always get along, we don't always agree. That all goes away when chips are down. If you offer up a helping hand to a neighbor, friend in need, that's what it means to be from a small town. That's what it means to be from a small town. We take care of our children the good old-fashioned way. Everyone involved will lend a hand. And when my boy gets to acting up, I'd appreciate the call. We'll all help him turn into a man. But we don't always get along and we don't always agree. That all goes away when chips are down. If you offer up a helping hand to a neighbor, friend in need, that's what it means to be from a small town. That's what it means to be from a small town. Neighbors helping neighbors, no matter what the price. Helping out each other best we can. And even though we go to church on the other side of town, we're talking to the same God in the end. Oh, we don't always get along, we don't always agree. That all goes away when chips are down. Offer up a helping hand to a neighbor, friend in need. That's what it means to be from a small town. That's what it means to be from a small town. That's what it means to be from a small town. Thank you so much, Small Town.
Never knew in C.
This next song is a song that I wrote, says here 2011, but I think it might have been a little earlier than that. But I've never really played it a whole lot, and I don't know if these guys have ever heard it, but
Is this that one we did? No, never mind.
being an American veteran, I've witnessed some things and seen some things that I was able to understand, but I knew friends that saw some things and did some things that they didn't understand, and it came back to haunt them in later years. And this song came to mind, and it's called "I Never Knew His Name." He was called to duty. Shortly after that was off to war. He had his red papers, didn't know just what the fighting's for. As the tension built around him, a brilliant flash and a mighty roar. Fallen souls around him, his wounded eyes will never see no more. So he gave his soul to Jesus, gave his life for me. Gave his love for country, from sea to shining sea. Someone home is crying at the lighting of his flame. He gave his soul to Jesus, and I never knew his name. Another time, another war, another fairy soldier sits alone. Looking at his orders, tear-filled eyes he reads, he's going home. After his returning, horror and the death still filled his dreams. Though all home was safe and sound, his soul upon the battlefield remains. So he gave his soul to Jesus, he gave his life to me. Gave his love to country, sea to shining sea. Someone home is crying at the lighting of his flame. He gave his soul to Jesus, and I never knew his name. Every town and city, all across this great big land, we send the souls of those we love to honor and defend. We wait upon the one day we'll meet them at the airport or the grave. Welcome home, American, land of the free, home of the brave. He gave his soul to Jesus, gave his life to me. crying, see the shiny sea. Someone home is crying at the lighting of his flame. He gave his soul to Jesus, and I never knew his name. Oh, he gave his soul to Jesus, and I never knew his name.
Thank you. How do you write songs like that?
I don't know.
How do you do that?
Right.
Hey,
I need
can I lose this?
I lost him.
Can you hear it?
Can you hear us? Can you hear me, baby?
I got it.
Check 1, 2.
Check 1, 2.
I don't hear it.
Check 1, 2. I don't hear it out of the monitors.
Okay.
Check 1, 2.
That would be me.
Where are we there? All right, capo 3 going.
C.
Laziska Haas Dam. Yeah.
C minor?
In 1914, my grandfather took a ride up to Merrill, New Hampshire, and took a job helping build this Haas Dam. He was 14 years old. In 1909 it was. Math doesn't add up. My grandpa was a young boy, a man of just 14. Smile thin with a solid chin, tough as a Wolverine. Heard about the dam they was building, went to see the boss. Driving team from Colbert Town all the way to Aziscahoss. Well, they harnessed up the horses to a wagon load of freight. The sky was black, you couldn't hold back, no time they could wait. Young man looked at the boss man, said, I guess it's up to you. Boss man said, down to your death, but this is what you do. Up to the range, boy, the sky is getting dark. Horses get real jumpy when the thunder and lightning starts. Take this load of lumber to the Brent now if you can. If you make it there tomorrow, come back and go again. He started out after two old hands told him he should wait. Bated breath off to his death, his gaze was firm and straight. Rain comes down on the horses, name of Jack and Jill. He looked up only once or twice, coming to the hill. Now Dixville Notch lies in the clouds like heaven's cellar door. Steady climb from Colbert Town, he knew what was in store. Going up was easy with the two big boys out front. Going down the other side was what they warned about. Hold on to the reins, boy, the sky is getting dark. Horses get real jumpy when the thunder and lightning starts. Take this load of lumber to the dam now if you can. If you make it there tomorrow, come back and go again. Now the Colbert Road got slippery, for his base was made of clay. He It's the hill, raining still, they took off like a sling. He gave the horses all their leave and not much hope beyond. Never got their footing back halfway to Acres Pond. Now my grandpa lived a good long life, straight and true and wise. One day he took me to his side, offered this advice. When life has got you on the edge, no one hopes around. All you do is take control and heed these words I say. Hold on to the reins, boy, the sky is getting dark. Horses get real jumpy when the thunder and lightning starts. Take this load of lumber to the den now if you can. If you make it there tomorrow, come back and go again. If you make it there tomorrow, come back and go again. Nice job. Thank you. Those are the stars. Gee. Well,
Yeah, well, why not?
you know, seeing as how we was up to Ziskahosh, we come down around the corner, we'll come down 26 for a ways. We're gonna take a little ride into Upton. How's that?
Going up. We're going up.
Oh yeah, we're going the wrong way. Yeah. How's everybody doing tonight? Sounding okay? Yeah. All right. That was good. That's good. Thank you, dear. That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
Now, we all could learn from
That's
this
the way
little
you
one
do it,
right here,
right
ladies
there.
and gentlemen. We all could learn. Thank you for your support this year and every other year before that, where the concert series has done some pretty cool things thanks to you, and hopefully continue to do some pretty cool things in the future. But without your support, wouldn't any of this happen. So good things happen when we all band together. So let's take a ride up to Upton, gentlemen. Going up to Upton, top of East Beat Hill, goes so high where eagles fly, just to see old Bill. Say there is a party there, dancing on the floor. Bernard, Duke of Upton, will greet you by the door. There is steady wheels are spinning, icy roads I swear. See with skills, just a few more hills, and then I'm almost there. Cold, cold breeze blowing through the trees and moose tracks in the snow. Man, what luck was the old plow truck putting sand down on the road. Going up to Upton, top of East Beat Hill, goes so high where eagles fly, just to see old Bill. Say there is a party there and dancing on the floor. Bernard, Duke of Upton, will greet you by the door. And it's cold, I need a hand to hold, and snow is coming down. Way up here you look and see the yellow lights of town. Find a place to park in the wintry dark, and I hope I'm not too late. Grab a beer and I'm finally here, and tune up that old 28 son. Going up to Upton, top of East Beat Hill, go so high where eagles fly, just to see old Bill. Say there is a party there and dancing on the floor. Bernard, Duke of Upton, will greet you by the door. Bernard, Duke of Upton, will greet you by the door. Thank you. What else we got? Little Northeast.
That is actually an E for you. Okay.
Okay. Nope.
E minor.
This song I wrote shortly after 9/11. My dad was at St. Mary's, and he survived his first stroke, but he was on his way to his second, and it didn't look good. So this was kind of a dark time for me, and kind of reflected in this song called "The Little Northeast." What would seem a yesterday, all colors lost their hue. All I need is near and dear, went away with an eagle flew. Inside the locked emptiness, what remains true? All I see is you and me, and a flag of red, white, and blue. Music, laughter, tears of joy, deep inside a little boy. Seems such a long, long way out. Outside and upside down, downside, upside, smile and frown. Tells me now what I'm about. Somber times, but still just times. Tears are shed, eyes wet. Tomorrow when the sun yet shines, never to forget. All seems so very, very far away. Smoke clears from buildings tall. City high, sit here I, just a little northeast of it all. Music, laughter, tears of joy, deep inside a little boy. Ooh, tell me now, it's all about. Upside down, downside, upside, smiling frown. Tells me now what I'm all about. All the ashes are swept away. All is finished, said and done. I hope the price was worth the pay, and we all remain as one. Music, laughter, tears of joy, what I'm all about. What I'm all about. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Kind of a nice.
That dark enough for you? By God, I'm glad things have lightened up since then. I'll tell you that right now. Oh, goodness gracious. Capo 3.
A shot.
So many of you know that I grew up in that house right over there across the street, that great big white, beautiful white house, just sitting on the corner, and that was my childhood home and will always forever be. And I was fortunate enough a few years ago to be invited inside by the current owners, Leo and Virgie. And when I walked in that house, I swear to goodness, I went right back to being 15 years old. I couldn't talk. I mean, that's just the wallpaper in the front hallways. It was the same wallpaper my mother put up in 1968. Bird's eye maple staircase going up. It's just, I expected my mom to stick her head out from the corner of the house, looking out down the hallway, going, supper's ready, or something, you know, go clean your room, or mow the lawn, or some other thing. Quit picking on your sister was what I heard a lot. But anyway, I wrote this song. Virgie and I were talking, and she asked me about something that was in the house that wasn't there when I lived there. It had been put there since. And she looked at me and she goes, well, you realize that houses hold a history. And I said, yes, Virgie, I do. I would not give to be standing in that kitchen, watching Mama do the dishes, humming some old gospel song, seeing Daddy at the table with his paper and his coffee, Granddad slowly rocking right where we belong. And the lines upon the door case show the years that children grow. Thick frost on the windows, a cold north wind to blow. Screen door slamming in the summertime on hot, long, lazy days. Working in the garden, putting it all away. And the houses hold history, those who lived before. I would love to go back there, my childhood to explore. I wouldn't do things any different, but I'd appreciate it more. Summer evenings we played horseshoes, in winter we played 63. All my sister's boyfriends were somehow good to me. Mom and Dad made everyone feel as if they were their own. Looking back, I realize they knew that we were home. Now I've lived in many houses since I became full grown. changed around a lot of rooms to make them feel my own. But I've always been real careful not to wipe away the years left from those before me now, so their lives won't disappear. And the houses hold history, those who lived before. I would love to go back there, my childhood to explore. I wouldn't do things any different, but I'd appreciate it more. I wouldn't do things any different, but I'd appreciate it more. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, yes.
So, do we tape all that? Do we tape all that, don't we? Is it
I don't think
straight
so.
D? Okay. All right, so we were sitting around Mike's living room one night making songs, and
Yeah.
we were practicing. We really were. You can ask Linda; she's usually there.
She's cooking for us.
So I looked over and I said, "Mike, what do you want to do?" Well, I don't know.
I had my druthers.
And I said, "Well, here you go, bud." What?
I changed it the other night. Remember you said
What?
it was too hard to sing
Don't.
for you? But
I
We
just,
actually
I
did write
just,
this
I just
song.
did the cardinal sin of music performance. I let my bass player interrupt me.
For the right reasons.
All right, let's try it in the right key.
yeah.
Okay, so I looked over at Mike and I said, "What do you want to do, Mike?" And he said,
What?
"This is where you
If I
say
had
if
my
I had
druthers."
Okay. If I had my druthers, I'd crawl under the covers, made my day just cuddling you. Some undercover dancing, maybe some romancing, just the way we used to do. And if I had my druthers, I'd make sure all the others know just how I feel about you. If they ever see me, I hope that they could read me, tell you what I'd like to do. But it's always that same old love song, and it's always that same old tune, and it's always that same old feeling when I'm flying right up over the moon. Oh, if I had my druthers, crawl under the covers, spend my day just cuddling you. We can tell the others we always have been lovers, just what we were meant to do. If I had my druthers, I'd crawl under the covers, spend my day just cuddling you. Some undercover dancing, maybe some romancing, just the way we used to do. And if I had my druthers, I'd sure all the others know just how I feel about you. And if they ever seen me, I hope they can read me, tell you what I'd like to do. But it's always that same old love song, and it's always that same old tune, and it's always that same old feeling when I'm flying right up over the moon. Oh, if I had the druthers, I'd crawl under the covers, maybe they just cuddling you. We can tell the others we always have been lovers, just for real men to do. Oh, we can tell the others we always have been lovers, just for real men to do. Three.
We always screw that ending up. We deserve to screw that ending up. You know what's nice?
What's nice?
The wind's not blowing my pages over.
Yeah, I noticed that
Bugs
too.
in a bit.
Wind has calmed down.
Yeah, you guys will be pleased to know that we don't really need these clothespins here tonight, so
The wind has
just the wind.
calmed down.
Yeah. We leave them there just for looks, just in case. Anybody needs a clothespin, you got a scavenger race going on or anything, we got a clothespin. 2, 3, 4. Somebody asked me yesterday what I thought about when they see me far off staring into space. So I told him that the reason seemed to be the prettiest gal I've ever seen just asked me to get up and leave her place. But he said, sometimes, Pete, I've seen you smile in a way I ain't seen in quite a while, thinking maybe why I ought to know. So I told him that the reason seemed to be the prettiest girl that I'd ever seen, reason enough for me to just say no. And the summer leaves of green begin to turn into the wind until they fall. Winter brings us looking so closer to the spring. I love her every minute of it all. So when we parted ways, he shook my hand. He said, I still don't think I understand the reason behind those smiles and all them tears. So I told him that the reason seemed to be the prettiest girl that I'd ever seen. We've been married now 44 years. And the summer leaves are green begin to turn into the wind until they fall. Winter brings us looking so closer to the spring. And I love her every minute of it all. Oh, I love her every minute. I love her every minute. I've loved her every minute of it all.
Yeah. That was a nice song,
Thank you.
Pete.
That's one of my more recent tunes. So there goes that.
2023, yeah. 2 years old.
Hey,
What?
notice something?
What?
Every time I flip the page,
It blows
it's
back.
on the right song.
Imagine
Spent
that.
some time yesterday.
Oh, the temperature is wreaking havoc.
Yes.
No.
Not very much. I'll be
I'll just hold them. All right, this next song is, I call it a filler song. We just learned it, and it doesn't really mean much of anything. It just takes time, and, you know, we're pretty good at that, so fills a hole. to nail. I'm not much of a lawyer, 'cause they'll all end up in jail. I'm not much of a doctor, 'cause you have to move too quick. I'm not much of a sailor, 'cause the ocean makes me sick. Oh, what's a boy to do now? What's a boy to do? I must be good at something, but I haven't got a clue. What's a boy to do now? What's a boy to do? I must be good at something other than just loving you. I'm not much of a driver, 'cause I just steer the truck. I'm not much of a gambler, 'cause I just don't have the luck. I'm not much of a soldier, 'cause I just don't have the cadence. Not much of a doctor, 'cause I just don't have the patience. What's a boy to do now? What's a boy to do? Must be good at something, but I haven't got a clue. What's a boy to do now? What's a boy to do? I must be good at something other than just loving you. Oh, it seems to me that I might be a low-down lazy sham. I know I'm good and I never would, but I might 'cause I'm a man. But now you're here and always near, I'm standing with the rest. So now I sing, you always bring me to my very best. Oh, what's a boy to do now? What's a boy to do? I must be good at something, but I haven't got a clue. What's a boy to do now? What's a boy to do? I must be good at something other than just loving you. Oh, what's a boy to do now? What's a boy to do now? What's a boy to do now? But loving you. We're gonna take a short 10-minute break. We'll be right back.
Thank you. Thank you for sticking around.